Welcome back to Keksi Society. Today we will be reading an article called Sony confirms it will stop making physical PlayStation games in 2028. Sony has confirmed that it will stop producing physical discs for all new PlayStation games beginning in January 2028, marking one of the biggest shifts away from physical media in the company's history. I don't agree with this. I don't like it. I think we should keep physical media. In a post published on the official PlayStation blog, Sony said that all new games released from January 2028 onward will be available exclusively in digital formats through the PlayStation Store and participating retailers. I don't agree with this. You don't own the game. You shouldn't. You know what's making it worse is the fact that the prices go up and you own nothing. You don't have anything to show for it. You're buying this super expensive. Isn't the GTA like over $100 or something? You don't even get a disc. What are we paying for? This is ridiculous. The change only applies to new releases, with games launched before the cutoff continuing to be available on disc. And somebody pointed out too that just because you have a disc doesn't mean that it's not online. If the disc makes you play online, you don't own that game, because like they said, it's subject to change. They could fix any way that they want. So I don't agree with that. It's kind of annoying to grow up in two different eras of like you own everything, which I'm so thankful I kept everything. I'm thankful that I grew up in basically a hoarder household and I could just keep everything because I had pretty much all the stuff that I had from my childhood. Get it if you can. Go out and go get old physical media. According to Sony, the decision reflects changing consumer habits and the wider entertainment industry's continued move toward digital content. PlayStation scraps physical games. As consumer preferences and the broader entertainment industry continue to shift away from physical discs to digital, physical game disc production for all new games releasing on PlayStation console will be discontinued starting January 2028, the company said. Sony added the move is a natural direction for the company, citing the growing popularity of digital purchases over physical media. From what I've heard, there's a growing trend of retro gaming, so maybe that's just a niche, but I do think that the more people push this, the more people are going to go to retro gaming, the more people are going to see how owning your own physical copy of something is the best, because there's no tampering with it, there's no deleting it. I mean, you own it, like it's physical. I think people are going to respect their physical copies more too. This is a natural direction for Sony Interactive Entertainment to adapt to consumer trends as the global preference for digital media significantly outpaces physical discs. This transition will enable us to align more closely with how most of our community prefers to access and play games today, reads the statement. The announcement does not affect existing physical releases or games scheduled to launch before January 2028, as these titles will continue to be produced and sold on a traditional disc. Yes, but are they going to be on the disc, or is the disc just something so that you can download it onto your PC or game system? Sony also stressed that players will have options when purchasing games, with digital titles continuing to be sold through both the PlayStation Store and participating retailers that offer digital game codes. Why would I go to a retailer and buy a game code that I have to go and download when I could just buy it at home? Like, this whole thing is like, might be like conspiracy territory, but like this like 15-minute city thing, like they're trying to shut down as many stores as they can so they have like what you need. Like, you could just get everything online. And believe me, as an introvert, I love it. I don't like going out, but there is a part of me that's like, crap, I wish I could go get clothes. Like, I just like trying on clothes sometimes, and now there's nowhere to try on clothes. Like, everything that's out there is just like I have to buy stuff online, and I can't try it on, and it makes me mad. So there are things that people want to see, like especially when you're buying a used copy of something, you want to go to a store and see the physical condition of it, you know? That's what makes it nice. That's why like people like garage sales and stuff. I wonder if garage sales will be illegal in the future. We'll continue to prioritize our resources to drive innovation in how players can access games and provide choices as to where players prefer to purchase new games, whether that's at retailers or a PlayStation Store. We remain committed to delivering a world-class gaming experience to our fans, and we thank you for your continued support. The problem comes with the fact that they've kind of built this system, right? Like, they made it easy for you to access this stuff, and they made it so that most of the games that you buy physically are basically online anyway. So they kind of made this system to where, like, they kind of forced you into this little hole, and now they're like, oh, well, because gamers prefer this, even though we pushed them in this direction, we're going to continue to do this because this was our goal all along. The move represents a major milestone in the industry's gradual shift away from physical media, with PlayStation becoming the latest platform holder to fully embrace digital distribution for future game releases. On June 25th, it was claimed that GTA 6 won't be getting a physical disc launch, while 2 retailers are refusing to sell GTA 6 because physical copies don't contain a disc. Well, that's stupid. Physical copies don't contain a disc? That's not physical then. Well, what are we doing? Go out and buy physical media, but only buy it if it's the whole thing. Retro gaming, raw mangas, raw animes. Just go buy the original good stuff. Keep it for posterity. We don't need to have all this weird existing, non-existing, like double space thing that's going on right now. I don't appreciate the fact that they're kind of swindling us out of our money, and it's a lot of money. And then like 10 years down the road, they're like, well, we need to clear up some of this cloud space because everything is digital now. And like 5 people play this game still. So let's just delete it. I hope that this all fails and we get back to having physical stuff. This minimalistic lifestyle is... I heard it was a psyop. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye!